Hey guys, we're gonna be frying some eggs. So I feel like eating breakfast for supper today. So I'm gonna be making some nice breakfast supper. Yay! Let's fry some eggs. What? No, you are allergic to eggs.
No, I just trained the petal.
You can just stand there and wash. So I already have here some chopped onions. I love onions in my eggs. I have some chopped peppers. I have some sausages. These are turkey sausages. And 3 eggs. So let's make some eggs. Let's make some eggs. Let's make some eggs. We are making some eggs. Let's make some eggs. Let's make some eggs. Miracle want to help with the eggs, but she is 100% allergic to raw eggs. Move over, please. So I'm just gonna try to get out. I had a piece of thing went in there, eggshells. So she cannot help with the eggs because I'm gonna have to use some EpiPen if she touched these. And I'm not in the mood of using an EpiPen. So here go my 3 eggs in there. Oh, I love the parsley flakes. I literally use this on everything. It's so good. So I'm just gonna put a little bit in there, a little bit of there, a little bit of there.
Mama, you make this special. This is specialty.
Yes, and this is my special season, y'all. There, you got my secret. You can use this on everything. So I'm just gonna put a little bit, a little bit, a little bit, a little bit. Oh, that's a little bit too much. Move over, please. Now I'm just gonna stir. And of course, if you're a black pepper lover like me, don't forget your black pepper. You have some black pepper, don't forget it. I love black pepper. Literally. Put a little bit of black pepper. There. And now we're gonna mix. Mix. Move over, please. Move over. We're gonna mix. Let me tell you a little secret. So if you want your eggs to come out nice and moist, you can add a little bit of water or you can add a little bit of milk. So for me, I'm gonna put a little bit of milk. Don't touch it, please. Put milk in, milk. Almond milk. Put the milk. I usually use the unsweet almond milk. Unsweetened almond milk. Can you don't touch it? Move back, please. You're not listening. Move back. Go and have a seat. I wipe. I love wiping. I love wiping everything. So we're mixing. And mixing. Then I'm gonna add all my goodies. I'm gonna add my pepper and onions in there. Add my pepper and onions in there. Yes, so we got some onions and pepper in there. Just gonna mix it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna smoke my turkey sausages first. Then I'm gonna add the eggs in there. So here we go. me turn this around so you guys can see. I'm gonna smoke that first. I am just gonna smoke that first. Gonna smoke the sausages. Turkey sausages. Sausages. Yeah, sausages. Not sausages, guys. The turkey sausages. I'm gonna smoke them up a little bit because I just like to smoke them up a little bit before I dump my eggs in there. So I'm just gonna transfer it onto dry frying pan, no oil, no butter. Just drop it in there. Drop it. You can hear that sizzling, right? I'm gonna smoke that. As I smoke that, I'm gonna rinse out my plate that I'm gonna transfer it back into after it's done smoking. So I wash my plate nice and clean. And I'm just smoking the sausages now. I am just smoking them. Smoke. We smoking it. Just smoke on that sausage. Smoke it. I love it to be really crispy burnt. That's how I like my sausage to be crispy burnt. See, it's getting there. No oil, no butter. And I'm gonna bring this closer so you can see. Bear with me, y'all. I have one of those cheap phone stands. I'm gonna get me another one, a better one. But hey, this works for now. I got this from the dollar store, y'all. I love me some dollar store. I got this from the dollar store. I got the phone stand from the dollar store, and it works for now. But you just can see my face and while I cook because the stand is kind of awkward. So there you have it. It's a smoke. It's nice and burnt for man desired. You can make it however way you want for your desire. Now I'm just gonna transfer it back onto the plate. I'm gonna leave that stove on. Well, instead of using butter, I'm gonna use avocado oil. Here is it. Some avocado oil. This is the healthier oil of all. So I'm gonna use some avocado oil. That's the way I like it. You can certainly do it the way you like it. You can use butter. You can over that frying pan. Just move it and move it. Now let it get warm up a little bit. Warm it up. While it's warming up, getting hot, I'm gonna find my plate where I'm gonna put my nice omelet with some turkey sausages and have me some breakfast supper, y'all. Let's do this. Okay, now I think it's warm enough. I like to try it with a drip. Yes. See that? It's ready, y'all. You can make a style. Get all your eggs in there. For real. You need that protein. And now I am gonna wait a little bit as it cook a little bit. Cook a little bit. Cook a little bit. And remember, keep wiping as you cook. It makes it easy to clean up. I love wiping while I cook because after I'm cooking, I don't have anything to clean up. I would dance for you guys, but like I said, I have a cheap phone holder, so I can only keep it on the pot. I cannot dance for you guys while I cook. Let me see. Now we're waiting for the eggs. So let's dance. You can see my face, but hey. It is cooking, y'all. See? So now I'm just gonna put my turkey sausages in there. However way you like. Like I said before, I love everything fancy. I love making my food pretty, fancy looking. So if you like the fancy like me, make it fancy. Don't hesitate. Don't hesitate. Like I said, life is too short. Don't sweat it, y'all. Make it fancy, make it pretty, however way you want it. It's up to you. Just make some eggs. Flip it. And flip it. My frying pan is so small, so that flip isn't gonna be professional or fancy. Like I said, everything has to be fancy. But the outcome is what matters in everything. So don't sweat it. Just cook some nice and healthy food. Try to get some protein in there in your everyday diet. It is good and healthy for you. Just get some protein in your diet. It's cooking, y'all. It's looking good. And don't sweat it. Like I said, don't sweat it. Life is too short. Life is too short to sweat anything. Don't sweat it, just cook it. Don't sweat it, just cook it. Just cook it and make it fancy. Remember what I said? Fancy. Fancy is the word. Fancy is my name. Miss Fancy. I love to make it fancy. Just make it fancy, y'all. Let me bring it closer. There. Look at this. Ooh, we're gonna flip it. Ooh, we're gonna flip it. We're gonna flip it. Ooh. Flip it. My frying pan is so small. There. If you love your onions to be nice and crispy, like I said, make it however you want. Your desire. Don't sweat it. Don't sweat it. Life is too short. Don't sweat it, guys. Don't sweat it. Life is too short. Just make it fancy. Just make it fancy. Just cook it fancy with some protein every day in your diet. That's all you need. Some fancy. So there you have it. It's ready. We're going to turn the stove off and we're going to move it over to the plate. I got my fancy plate, y'all. Remember what I told you guys? I love it fancy. Look at this. Ooh, don't sweat it. Don't sweat it. Just cook it. Fancy. And with a little bit of protein in it, that's all you need. Just make it fancy. Don't sweat it. Don't sweat it. There, we have it. Some nice looking eggs. Breakfast supper. This is breakfast supper, y'all. You cannot go wrong with this. Yo, it's ready. So, now, we're going to taste. We are going to taste this. Ready for some taste? Let's taste it. Sugar. 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 The foam is dropping, like I said. This is a cheap holder. There. Oh, I think I got it in. Sugar. Sugar. There you have it. Some breakfast supper. I'm trying to taste this, but this cheap phone case does not want me to succeed. Whew. Oh. It's good, guys. I wish you could taste this through the phone. Look at this. This is turkey smoked sausages. And we got some eggs right here. Look at this. Peppers and onions. Now, on the side, I'm gonna toast me some. Hey, I'm gonna toast me some healthy multi-grain and have it on the side. Thanks for watching. Come back for more delicious, fancy cooking on the NOT Kitchen. Y'all. See, this kid's looking at me like, is she crazy? Don't sweat it. Just make it fancy. Don't sweat it. Just make it fancy. Because you know what? Life is too short. Like, share, come back for more, and follow Olivia Life After Cancer. Woohoo!